ade ba ko pe ne ba mitrim say papa na wahihye team a friend Atlanta no. Kanu, I will not be surprised say from next season echo papa na your friend Gasperini no amanfo pe coaches a omo ebeye den ebe kɔ ne ho. I will not be surprised at all because he's done a good job. I will say me no, I am always happy when managers are Kanu omuni budget ombetimi de akoto big name players. Nanso obemo average players and I say players or more potential players are omunye established. No betimi akiko mabum na ode ayeden akodru sam pempen so no a ombebo so well, and that is what Gasperini has done with Atlanta. It was unfortunate say enra they were playing against Real Madrid side na omunim say if they are not careful and they drop yebetimi awie the 8 games at this stage maybe a Madrid would have to rely on the second phase I be home and away and no secure qualification to the next stage of the competition. So Madrid played that game with some kind of anger and sad determination. No? So it was unfortunate. I feel say Gasperini ni Atalanta born and no boy no. And ye gamer never say lose all 3 points. They gave Ancelotti and Real Madrid a very good game. And may assure say if he continues like that, Kanu to say the American enyenwa amanfo pe coaches are obviously ombeko Gasperini because he's proven say with very limited budget he's able to put players together and play good football. It is onya club bia ombetimi ama materials awuhia. Why not? I think he can deliver. So he's really yes when you need there so but I think say what position the home me CCA if I'm scouting for coaches at the amateur teams he's one of the names me pencil the tour. He's done a good job so far with Atlanta. It was a very nice game. I think so on the part of Kylian Mbappe. It was unfortunate say when Timmy end game no and it was looking like one of the games Ebianka obetimi the ayeden I painted a different picture about him. I think he started the game very well, had a goal. Now Kobetimi cried the biaka home. And it was unfortunate that went to me ambo the entire 90 minutes. But clearly, Mbappe has to do more. And was said or put in a lot of work because the expectation was slow. And so far, a lot of people, our mere Madrid faithfuls, believe say on deliver waleti omo down. In the absence of Vinicius Jr., on had the chance to play Ewo Bebia Pepa operating from the left side of the attack. We didn't see much from him operating from that particular position on the field. And Mbappe, all in all, even though Yajitum said Bebia wa boss so far, and now most of the times, ever since he joined Real Madrid, any favorite position. But one thing that is also clear, and he said he needs to do more. And was say Otnasi, no share Cristiano Ronaldo clips. No sooner be free. I've always said, if you want to succeed as a footballer, one of the guys in recent times I was all shown Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a clear example of Nkofua omu add hard work and determination to omu talent. And Mbappe needs to do more. And the talent alone ain't man survive your Real Madrid. But it was good say he had a goal and in that game. And it was good that Real Madrid enya the 3 maximum points. You see, so we're first 8 now. It is Liverpool, Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Inter, Brescia, Barcelona, Dortmund, Bayern Munich. And still, among 4, a lot to do. And gradually, you're getting closer to the 8 games. It be about 6, it be about 5. You clear 6 games a year. We are left with 2 games to end the first phase. And like we've said, you first 8 or ma qualify. Ni acquire a different draw home and away for omwa ombedi from 9th copim 24. Enti se won pet trouble now pese o qualify in temwa in the remaining 2 games or 3 games. I was say we make sure say wobɛtumi ɛde wo ho ato yie ɛnɛ one game Kanu I think say obi ani di akyire the game between Borussia Dortmund and FC Barcelona. Now, say it is clear say in terms of managers omujina dugout and edwumre there's no way I'll be to compare Nuru Sahin to Papa Efeni Hansi Flick. And the thing is that see how here first 10 no Dortmund ne Barcelona mu shemu hobby and omu 6 game ene. And you can say omu position it's not bad. I just say omu jina ye. And it's like a close game, but Nuru Sahin Hansi Flick gab noa. Now Osei Hansi Flick adeɛ baako a nansɛn na mari nya trouble so ɔbɔ Champions League anaasɛ ɔbɔ La Liga game the absence of certain players na ɛno nti ɔntumi and set up in that 4-2-3-1 formation na ɔbɔ that high line no enti no onya problems but now today especially in this game the lineup is clear ɔwɔ Lewandowski a ɔlead the attack Kunde airball right side of the defense Baldi Ejina left side of the defense Inigo Martinez and Pau Kubasi the center back pair and Wana Ope and these guys have been consistent and only the ubetumi aka said this season there in terms of back four Hansi Flick the preferred back four Kunde operating from the right Baldi on the left Kubasi ni Inigo Martinez center back Obo Pedri and Mark Casado and one ope. Maybe or starte bebia ene Danny Omo ejnano. E hona na do baby ana Femi Lopez ejna. But I think say in the absence of Femi Lopez, Ode Omo bejna honomoa, you are in line. Yamal is there, Rafinha is there. Until today, Hansi Flick per se or bought ne high line football now. Or what the materials are here to be able to play that. And you see one thing that Emma Open is especially when you are playing against teams can we possess a ball. This is what happens. So about high line and out to me boni ya Emma who close to pitch for them because teams now are possessive base no. They need spaces to be able to pass the ball around and hurt you. And they say about high line is now close to pitch for them. It makes possession difficult for them. And Untiana or set it up like that, especially against teams or more possessive base. But the other thing is boss line and so na opponent no ewo players timia running ewo pace they will fly the balls and they will run and a bit timia cause a problem. But I think say all in all Kanu, it is a game may expect to say both teams a bit timia share. But unlike the game against Monaco, Barcelona cost sleepy in the Champions League. No, I think say today the West for them should be a draw.
All right. That's a Kofi. That's a pa. Twaso. Dr. Oguma Akasa, head of the big one I saw on Sunday. Now, may come out for say, Kotoko Jesus is the middle so. Yellow nene red nina.
Oh, okay.
THB for the baby jammy.
All right. I say what can one say more?
I must say 300 or more. So Fabin to so. Me interest as me profit be free.
Okay.
Timisum for one city crazy and to so.
Tian one say wa fa.
And for the love of club any work room ha. So what you say BBC.
That's it.
Yeah.
Me say
Kotoko you can't be in Kumasi and hate Kotoko. Very stupid like I say no in terms of journalism.
Okay.
Wrong. Even though be on the freedom, be on the right or the best support to, and or the right to association, the freedom of association or something. But then, say we a media person now we krum her. Now we say utia kotokwa and toss mumame. So what?
But hate in general na krenye. Why do you have to hate a particular team?
No, when they say normal football club, they say opponent, they like rival, they say hate, you know. And yet, as in. Normal life hatred ni bi but we there in bo mu di ujaw on pe team na sem and my born yet day. So be a couple be as them there rivalry be any boom be.
O se me debi akanu ya na me kankomu especially ya na ye off air metaka say sports media no so omo start ye no. One of the things eboa omo pa ne say at that time no na your national teams strong. Na your clubs ne strong. Until they could compete and even go far international competitions. So what you say, and it gave our seniors a lot of opportunities.
Yeah,
and they build omu profile as sports journalists. You understand? And that's where I agree with you. If there is something that you can do
because
to support clubs like that, there, why not? You have to, because also it has a
chinchina say support to Kotoko. There be you can be a fan of Atsofuk. Babit my Ujuma Kumasi, and Kotoko fans are pewasem. They make out as
Matthias.
But say, try say, Sebia, Obe attempted to bring Kotoko down as Ubia de Bia, the Odian Guasi, and never. Sorry.
But Kanu say the other side of it, so they say, oh, who say, ye crew muhano, Kanu me pewasem pa. Nkofo bi tias yes will be or pewasem na say. Oh yeah, dear name crowd to me catch them.
No, they make any different. No,
Matthias,
no, some be criticize will be different. And sometimes criticism be on more. We tell you, say beer or can't bonny our yachro. What I say, the minimum say Gabia Nipano or ya the engine. What pointing out any party we and yet or send Kawini say any a proper criticism. Bobby the or Honma at your time. Be beer you are Tim Baya benefit that. So what you say, and so na me say we yes adwuma sa wo krom ha dale one kasa kra no ube dilo abrabom because they tell say just like Osei this for example of yen seniors are not because of Kotokunti and now make it charles by one day say akwan two hebet men sa de omutu tu kwan sa
bebre
so but nay why never invite Kotoko tournament bi no okwa or the kofila bia di akire because nema nko yie
yeah
you get it and but say nyina is e boa na de ni gina yie a wo me ye nyina besa ho kwan na nzen ya YouTube ni adade Kotoko penya na omo bo match na wo ye video kakra bi dikoto a chale jai di wa man fosi hwe no ekọ ba ni man ko yi timi ko nya botre de TV video kama jack oboa enti obia bit my beneficiary of Kotoko success enti adenti na eze wo ha na wo tiri mu ba menyimu bi sa mom ja e wo kroma de de ba obi ni ma e bi obetimeti have nice but Dr. Oguma Kasa head of the big game about on Sunday, and or can say maybe was a Kotoko as I resign Kwampuku. Yeah, as a free agent, and
but I say a common bay between Kotoko no, but say between Kotoko club.
I get it. And to Kwampuku Aba. I just say, or some better to us, see a come as I go to go in second coming. Musia fees again, Bibia, yeah, quack of Bia of an X. And the US for the shots here, cover Trump. And as I go back, I go for GM. Go back, I go for Kwampuku.
Kwampuku first coming, so one check crowd.
Crack.
One check crowd. I think so when we season, no crowd.
Not even half of the season.
Or they call Algeria.
All right. Deals in the visa so banner you on food to a so I won't see. What I say. Sometimes will be a perchance be says idea because Kwampuku made it clearly who say experience it could be in from second division. Back
was in Kranza Warriors.
Yeah. First division, right?
At that time, I know more, yeah.
One could no mean club than Asante Kotoko. And by so few months now farmer. And to pay at once, the experiences will be one more when ya. So what you say, and I think say, and KB just like Mukwala D, fine player, but they were called Tanzania, and yet Tanzania won't go no matches in a few. In fact, so one was about could be what was about. Ebianka Mukwala Tia say Ebian ni pay no topping the cap kakra, and no stay Kotoko will be 1 or 2 more years. I mean. Bianco be obe druno ana Bianco be tumi awria kono nya Tanzania
kenye ho
ti Kwampuku die wa be yemze oza be perform e dey two kwan but ni nyina gina ono ane so
na wo say nan say yes office bi kran so be ba beta mo aho
Remember. And croissant should go look up.
Galaxies.
All right. Kwam Pokwaba, Dr. Ogum, Ekan Hwasem, Inti Nukane.
He's a fine striker, fine player. I like his level of professionalism. He's been talking to me about the way we train here, how happy he is about the way we train, like it's up to standard, and he's happy he's back to the club to also contribute his quota. We know he has the eye for goal, and that's the reason why we are bringing him on board to come and score. Either he's scoring or he's assisting other teammates to also score. So we only have to support him emotionally. We have to support him psychologically, let him believe that he's a good quality player. That is why we brought him on board. We need to give him all the necessary physical and psychosocial support that we need to give to him to be able to live up to expectations. So he's a good player, and as a coach, I'm happy that he's back to the club.
Yes. Manu Nimbuko.
So a teacher ni.
Bro for the I'm yelling
Unim. And untina oko interview bia me I've had opportunity to speak with club owners bear 2 or 3 or my engage Ogum. One of them told me, say, Dr. Prosperity Ugume, he is the only Ghanaian coach I will believe you know. Say what here Jumana or say. If you engage him in an interview, especially or a PowerPoint presentation, or better say what being. So, but I say football they do baby na field no so here pa so what I say. But in terms of Saudi and there, I mean he's on top. Or so there what being. So he's fluent. I like that about him. One of the few coaches we have in the system, Kanu ya bobo ewie no. Na ubi so mo game ni ho asemo a omutumi express yo mo ho explain ni course on the field. Whether say we disagree or agree with him, no, he's able to explain what happened on the pitch to the extent so to me crowd explaining how the opponent approach the game, no. Anyhow opponent ye game no easy or difficult for the club. I like that about him. There are some of them can ye bobo ni wie na post match we engage you ma utumi say they struggle
asem no person Kanu
ontumi nka or brese and say ye twi say ye brofu or brese wo no obe kire e kwan a ofa so a okoball game ni mu. One of the issues most of our coaches ewo ha no. And when it comes to that level on there who's a means it's hard players no any coaches na uko Europe who they after the game Kanu so more interview players now what me say players no they understand the game they understand
nyame be kada nyame asesem dia
even Kopa man kro me small boys are from youth team and say omunya the chance in the last 2 seasons and omunya the chance to play at the top level. But omo understanding of the game and how they are able to express omo after matches. A mind blowing. But maybe kakra will get there. So
I'm the clubs now soon taking interest in some of these things.
Yes.
How our players basically are engaging media. I mean, so, some of these trainings you see are not boy.
Ehiapa. Into to me film one when we obey engaging media. Then you use that player. So you don't just throw anybody in there. Now for you or bread. So and nyame say. And now you see that kind of thing.
Nyame by the determination about and nyame.
Yeah, bro.
All right. One of them a injury situation about team no camp.
Fernando has a hamstring injury and then started some light to medium levels of running. So we observe him today too. He's been away for 2 weeks. It's exactly I think 2 weeks yesterday that he went out of training. So he's not been training for the past 2 weeks. So we are observing him. Peter also had a slight injury. The medical team is also observing him. He didn't train yesterday. And today too he has not trained, so we are observing. We know very well that the medical team is very competent, and then they will be able to get them ready. So basically for now I think these are the 2 guys guys, and then the other 2 guys at the national team camp.
All right, and you say 2 players in a prayer, Helmo, Wisdom Fernando Bassey, Nigeria ni winger no ni Bob Ruta. Na say ono de onya hamstring best na otwemi no nie. But washa say light medium training America 2 kakra ne ade o monitor ne ye pa hwenim say ento obesan be come sounds no say Peter Midu akwa so nya slight knock bi. Tama ono so injury kakra ntimrante mi no yomu si nchen ene Albert Amwa ena Emmanuel Entry so national team camp omo Togo Black Galaxies and no match no kran dey saying
na o share
Nzene Ghana lead 2 at half time but you confirm score
line update no but what I know ni say Anajuya they may return into ya chaba chna wiem ho de they should be in town. Players no call Galaxies ni na they will be ready for weekends.
So be far from Aflao to Accra and then Accra to Kumasi.
Yes.
Chna by Thursday there was no more. Friday, Saturday, na Sunday on house. Anyway,
they will be available.
But the government can only hope say we don't know 9
because
Black Stars here they do too quiet to me from Kofa for mo. It's all them for him. But Black Stars beef on the say from say on
the fan is it too good there from Accra.
Local if for the too good there. One fan to from Komra. Na ze wudi we kra ko honorable Yusuf wa wonfi o was why she
no time no my one no say GF for ni complain crash o mo piskama Black Queens are friendly matches o mo enya bi.
All right, now Dr. Ogum ton safre Asante Kotoko Chita fo na wo kwasi ada kensia o mo ne hat so folk bono em.
We want the 12th player to take advantage of. As a team, we are prepared psychologically, physically, tactically, we are ready. But then we'll be more ready if they come and support us. They should have confidence in us that we are capable of making them happy on Sunday. So they should come in their numbers from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west, and from the central areas. They should come, fill the stadium, and then make sure that they support us throughout. And we also live up to expectations.
102.9 Otec Sports.
Right. Sunday at the enim. Scoreline I confirm.
Escapade ba.
Okay. Sunday at the enim. Has Eba Town in a very good form.
Yeah.
One more de ba Abishia. One more bitterest rivals. That's Asante Kotoko. Kotoko Nancy no mo share has pa. Nti me sure say we former house de ba ya o me pese kwan bia so wo mo ebedin kunim Kumasi. But for Asante Kotoko o mo lusu to aso 4 but the 5th game no mo se da bi o mo nhwema san to mo biem to mo Kodoma a very difficult venue ekudin kunim by 2-0 eno ama game no say no ade no esensen ho a obi anim bia ebekọ gise kwasi ada no mbowie Kotoko for confidence omo the house beto aso house force there be enya this time. And Kofi we should ball a house ball the woman say the 2 form should you Kotoko the ball 2 form Sunday game should be a very good one.
Yes, it should be. Me na me only concern I baba pitch no. Said the last time I call hono that pitch ni smooth sir. But to say the wo can we how our 2 teams ni na book this season na Kotoko at a point na omudru animu ha how to create and score na problem but say impossible especially from the back e dey ben finfio you hold on to the ball and pass around here no mutimi ye pa has the focus. So I think after bare first 3-4 games omu play ni generally improve here and we've seen say omu su timi ekutabo ne ball. And even when they want to play counter-attacking football, players like Ishak Mo so are so nice on the pitch. Even in the middle, Hussein one of those guys are omutumi kuta ball no. It dictated the pace of the game right from the middle man here. Judging from the amumi nyina so far ne dear. Kanu I think say we expect beautiful game, a good game, but one say na has ne Kotoko no because of the tension, ne rivalry, ne the bragging right to be a person. When you expect them to play a beautiful game now, omo de ni breni ade na on the day no tum say na afi how are you want the game to go no na asesa. But clearly both teams, at least in the last best 2 games will be abono, have displayed some good football, and based on that we expect a very good game. Na unze Kotoko supporters no crowd here Kanu, they have no reason not to show up at Babaya Stadium. That is, Kotoko did not start the season no Kumasi. And with the exception of FA Cup game, many future stars say boy share 2-0 no. All the games Kotoko abon this season outside of Kumasi. And Kotoko enya the chance and our supporters need the chance to watch team no in a top level game. Ewo Kumasi. Not the first time no akoye against us folk. A gamer may sure say all things being equal, any Kotoko supporter, any Hatsafuk supporter, ebe pese obehwe bi eniye. Enti de and Kanu results nimpa ne nkoye ni so. In the last 2 games, media makase it's not even about the wins. But on say ne analyze Kotoko team ni bia no a na problem na kwako say omuntimi share more than 1 goal. Enti when opponent esha say omu share Kotoko no, then they started say omu draw and omu lose. But in the last 2 games, forget about the opponents. They've scored 4 goals without conceding a single one. 2 against Adriana Ewodoma, 2 against Future Stars at Babaya Stadium. 4 omu concede bakokra. And that should tell you say the wenkwa na eka dia say omu scoring rate improve. At the same time, they do not concede. It is all a Kotoko supporter moving into this game, at least in the last 2 games, no, gives you something to stand on and say, so let me go and watch my team. On the part of Accra Hearts of Oki, and him say, Oman started, but all of a sudden, Oman tennis situation, no. So what I say, and as we speak, Hearts of Oak can also brag, say, Anya Hwekra, they are a point or so ahead of Asante Kotoko on the league log. So, and Obia was something to brag about. Obia was something to stand on and come to Babaya Stadium on Sunday. Until we expect a very good game. Na game na bayi papa. Say Akoto abe Nyame adom. Say transition team class start omejuma. Ni yenya this game the following weekend to create some kind of atmosphere be in Ghana. Until a gamer untumi ntena fie.
All right.
Enye den. The only issue me Fernando ni injury no. So onya I think he had that knock Ewodoma.
Yeah.
And the free Obana on to me any part of the main team. So unse Kanu me makase me share the first time obwas na makase if they are able to work on him. None finishing any stamina, ni work rate ekosra. He's a very dangerous player for any opponent to be a Kotoko Nenebebo. Because the only player in the Kotoko setup is Kanu or Faboa or the Bao Sose Branamenchon.
Yeah.
The only player. And I mean, Senkobe available for Sunday. Or starting from bench. I think Senka, it will be helpful. We want to see such players. Imagine Fernando operating from Kotoko, left side of the attack. Na Sani Ishak Monso. Pretty from Hasselhoff, left side of the attack. Both sides, Obiabema is something delightful to watch. Intermediate may per se, Fernando, at least to me available for this game. We want to see all the best players around so that Sunday will be exciting.
All right.
Media, I will say Ubia Timibano Beshebi.
Well, maybe it's a quick one on Kwampuku return, no dear, but and I already can make a comment on that.
No, you're not.
Okay. Sioba Ristika. Romania for coach. I'm the testing to Adriana Stars ni. Is Adriana Stars for confirming the comeback and as a return. And the year of return. Year of X's. Adriana for so a former X about.
On the replace
Yawe Champo. Aye. And the club no announced officially say Papa ni dini Sioba Ristika about back to Doma. I will take charge of Adriana Stars on my first team. No any senior Nemate. But for Kwampuku,
say Oguma kasa afa no ho. Or say ordinary di nkomo fine. Na he's happy to be back. Who say the first time with Kotoko no na Ogum eniha. So what I say?
Really?
Yeah.
And yet, Nana Amponza first season.
No, say Nana Amponza first season. I think it was Max Okunedu Nane wo. Enti omu jane kwen wiye no.
Second season of Muji League, you know. And or start or Bob, you know. Anna.
Debbie. League neji ane de na kwa Poku nka ho.
Okay. Nadia no kan.
I think the first season, you know. And I was starting, yeah, he was playing so well. And it's how Algeria deal ni bem. We can check, but that I think sana me mekai.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Who say Ogum time ne de na ye mfege ni mukola mo ne.
No, Tuga.
Tuga na Brazil ni no. Fabio Gama mo. So it won't check in the year. But the point is Matidi Oguma Kanfa player no. Of course, any time kakra bi obe spend e Kotoko na ode ko any dia. You can describe him say he's a good striker, to say the coach in Kanu. But the problem no say sa yem players no Kanu. So omu ko na so omu babaka. One of the things na problem no playing timer. If you why omu nya as expected. And in most cases, some of them no omu nya sharp to say the kane no ni nimu omu. That is where coach ni call say obey here say ombe support na encouraging no ebem. And say we expect to say Kwame Poku start to say obobo na ube hunu to say the first season no with Asante Kotoko na you may not see it like that. It will take some time because the thing is when they move like that, especially omo African continent, you so I see any they do baby I na playing time abe issue until they want to come back and relaunch omo career. And in such situations, abutre ne was unyama player no. Ebi owa ebe take you some time and say no wetimi gain in the former ni enim so one back. And that is what I think the Kotoko family should do for Kwampuku. And all the players now oma ko amanonia oma san aba omunchi no. What I say? Because say ankobane sa now we expect to say who ko na person who say almost every chance be a net daneta will be disappointed. Ebi o crowd player no ne sharpness a drop it enti hodie was say omunya abutre for some time. Maybe Akoto ko ginai enkenye time a omo sign players a was unya abutre mo. But they get the CC as also his system nim. Now also per strikers or me sharp like Kwame Poku typical center forwards now. You may not get a lot of them. And who are they na? And some players no can you be in who baby they are looking at foreign contracts be first. In the adding to get some of them. That is why under the circumstance you need to ensure say unya players we mubia no atobo ase no build you because omo experience ninti after 1 2 3 5 games all things being kobons and afi form na sha ase but a lot will depend on the technical team headed by Dr. Nati Ogum. So we say omo ye ne ho adwuma yi especially ne fitness any sa no ma no so eno na ya na eye main problem no but me there say Kwame Poku ye fit na ne form na back to that level na Kanu na say abetamu awowa who say me there maka say Albert na nkasa no ope so obe operate from the flanks and even see omo born as a target manner onye standing in the box. He's not stationed in the box most of the times. Ubon say wako left and now wako right. Okay. Wako involved in the game.
I say TFNC Emrena so na Spain, Portugal and Morocco be host to centenary edition of the World Cup 2030. Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay almost ebe centenary host ni bi na World Cup 2034 no na Morocco mu okay Morocco mu 2030 and 2034 no called Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia na be host World Cup 2034.
Hey, Kofui. Omu kayo say Qatar a host bi no kwa de.
Qatar host no.
Omu so be host bi.
Nti Saudi. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf we dey nka. Yes, we do na wo ho asa suba na koda na di wo Qatar na de. No, boys na ni anye ho.
Me nya sure say well. Say sisi ade ministry what the kwa koye handover.
Say 2034 yeah, 10 years.
Say by that time na bia or that so parliament dia.
Anyway. Okay. My any birthdays kakrabina. Yeah, van sorry so. Okay. Yeah, my birthdays. Happy birthday to Desmond Abebio. Yes, alias W. Or heavy pa. We are Juma Guinness Ghana Limited. Or mu brew house or boy Juma Bruta W. Namin shout chama. From where unya Evans Jessica Pa Otec FM. Any unya kwabna shidu the international say international na de tono so no afi no ye hojuma international shidu o Dubai. Also W o munyina so ma happy birthday. Ye nyina ma happy birthday chama. Namin shout bebre. Okay. Walasti it was Black Galaxies match no ND 2-0. Alberta Moane Isa Yakubu out of lines for midfielder we now. Oboase obese say ko to confirm no. Oni mbo bruta. One share second goal nti send night and sane ko wi 2-0 for Ghana. All right, edibesi Walasti at Barcelona Kinsia omobo no away against Borussia Dortmund home commentary twice so live Otec FM so